what happened was about 14, I think it was 14 years ago, we started working with an orphanage across the river over here, and it was kind of run down, and the kids were pretty wild, and it's kind of a long story, but we ended up bringing them to this school, and the director of the school gave us half price. So by faith, we started sending these kids to school, and over that period of time, we saw what a difference it made. Those kids some of them are grown now, 18, 20, 22 years old. Some of them are in the armed forces. One of them's a pilot, and you see them around town working in restaurants and things like that. And those were kids, that we knew were predestined to be on the street. I mean, the more impact we have on more children, the more impact we have upon society. And we look back and we see the kids that I say were predestined 14 years ago, 10 years ago, to be on the streets and negative elements in society, and they're actually positive. Or in other words, they're producers, they're productive, they're responsible, and they still go to church. Those kids, they are all grown up, and they still recognize that church and that church family as their family and their safe haven. And so what we need to be, I think, is, friends of people of the world, but we need to be out in there and getting our hands dirty. It costs a little bit, but I'll tell you what, in the end, it's worth the investment. I really believe that.
31 of the 152 children that are attending here are on scholarship. And they could, right, as they got additional scholarships, then more children from the river could attend here.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
And it's nice to work with them and show the God's love to everyone. Yeah. And sometimes you are angry for things are not really important, and when you see them, you are very grateful with God for everything that He gives us.
We're just starting out with kindergarten this year. We'll add first grade next year. And then what we hope to do is go to Brisas del Milagro, which is another impoverished area. And then we'll go on to Villa del Rio and just keep working our way around.